Hi, Facebook fam. It's your girl Mel here. I'm not going to be before you long. We're going to try to make this like really quick. Um, Most of you know that I go by my motto. I have zero tolerance for bullshit and perpetuated ignorance. And for some reason here lately, I'm seeming to have to reiterate that. So tonight, there's some things that I want to share and explain about myself with those who tend to interact with me, so that we don't have any problems going forward. Okay. One of the things that I most recently spoke about was assessing my priorities and creating my bubble. Okay, I make it very clear that I do have my bubble, and in that bubble is God, my children, and school, and in that order. And I don't much care about anything outside of that. If I'm dealing with anything in my life, anything at all, doesn't matter what it is, and it starts to mess with my spirituality and my relationship with God, or my children and my relationship with my children, or my schooling, then I immediately cut it off with no questions. So outside of that bubble of God, my children, and school, there's not a lot that I care about. However, with that being said, I am a person who interacts on social media for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is because of number one, I am an incest survivor. I am very vocal about it. I talk about it. I advocate for it, because that is a large part of my life, and it is a large part of who I am, because it has shaped my life negatively, mostly, now turning into positive, but it is a part of who I am. And because I know and understand the power of God and recovery, I'm going to be vocal about it. And because there are so many of your friends and family, co-workers and everything else, who are sitting in silence, who are suffering in silence every day, that is why I speak out. Because not only do I continue to help myself every day, but because I continue to help so many other people every single day. So I'm going to continue to be vocal. And if you have a problem with that, the most that I could suggest is that you unfriend me or you unfollow, because I'm not going to stop. Okay. Number two, I want to mention this whole Bill Cosby thing, just to tie into this whole thing of me being an incest survivor. Rape is not funny. Rape is not funny in any form or fashion. It wasn't funny when they did that whole costume for Halloween. It wasn't funny. When you have people around you who have been raped, violated sexually, whether they were touched, whether somebody said something to them out the way, whether somebody actually had sex with them, or against their will or whatever, and they haven't even spoken about it, but then they got the people that they love or respect or care about the most laughing about something that really hurts them, that they deal with every day. Come on, people, think about what you're doing. Do you care? Is there any more compassion left in this world where you could think about the people that are around you and what they feel and go through every day? One thing that my mother always told us, she raised us with, is you never know the state of mind of another person. When you having conversation with a person, whether when you say good morning to a person, you don't know what that person been through the night before. You don't know what that person went through right before they come to work, just like they don't know that about you. So when you think things are funny, do you care enough to think about those around you who you might be hurting with your laughter and with your jokes? Rape is not funny. Y'all need to remember that. Number three, my nails. The nails. They're long. Okay? They're long. They've always been long. I've been growing my nails since I was 14. I enjoy it. I love it. I'm capable of doing it. But this is what I want to say to all you ignorant people who feel the need to come on my page and all of my girls' page, and you want to still talk ignorant about women with long nails. Do y'all see that? My nails are clean. Most of our nails that I've ever seen are clean. We're not dirty women. And in this day and age, for you to assume that we're dirty just because our nails are long, we can't cook, we can't clean, we can't personal hygiene, and you people who still think it's okay to ask us how do we wipe, that is some ignorant shit. It's ignorant and it's disrespectful. You don't want nobody talking up under your clothes. What make you think we want you talking up under ours? If you meet somebody who lost their hands in an accident, who ain't got no hands and they got to eat with their feet and everything else, do you ask them how they wipe? What y'all people need to understand is that we are humans. We are human beings, and we have feelings just like y'all do. You don't have the right to say what's on your mind just because it's there. It only makes you look stupid. It makes you look ignorant, and it makes you look stupid. You'll never debate that and win against me on that. It's a fact. You look stupid. You're assuming things cannot be done. Myself and all of my girls included, I got one girl whose nails was 6, 7 inches long until she decided to cut them, and her hobby was working on her car. Don't underestimate people and assume that we can't do stuff, because you can't. Congratulate us for what we're capable of doing. Don't condemn us. We don't deserve that. And to the nail fetish dudes, please, please stop being bugaboos in my inbox. If I'm nice enough to say hi, that does not mean that I want to sit there and spend 20 minutes answering the same questions about these nails. And I don't like when you ask me, how are my nails? My nails are fine, but I'm here. I'm the human being. Please ask about how I'm doing. You ask me that question, I cut you off. I'm not having much more conversation with you. The next and my last rant is, you racist people. Listen, understand this. I am a conscious sister. I love all my conscious brothers and sisters. I know more than a little bit. I don't lack in the area of intellect. I don't think I need to explain that. I don't think I need to reiterate on that. But everything is not about race. It's just not. I advocate for Black Lives Matter and all of that. And I am sincere in that. I don't appreciate how our brothers and sisters are getting gunned down in the streets. And I don't appreciate the dirty cops, because they're all good cops who are taking advantage of the power that they have in their position. No, I don't. But understand this. I got friends all over the world. All races, all creeds and nationalities and ethnicities, and of different religions, and some who don't believe in religion at all. I have friends who are atheists. I have friends who worship Satan. I don't care. I don't judge people. The life that I have lived, I don't have the right, and neither do you. I don't have the right to judge people. I am friends with so many people, and I share my space with a lot of people. That's not going to change. And I am only going to be who I am on Facebook. It's not going to change. So if y'all don't like all of this about me, I suggest you unfriend and you unfollow, because I love this young lady that I have become to be. I like her. I met her. I love her. And it doesn't stop. It's not going to change. Okay. And one last thing I do want to say about this whole Facebook thing. I hear people say a lot, Facebook is the devil, whatever. No, Facebook is a vehicle. That's it. You drive it. And the stuff that you put on Facebook is your personality. It's a part of who you are. Everybody, don't take this Facebook stuff so literally. So, okay, the stuff that you share, it comes from who you are. You're not a fake person that's over here saying, let me pretend to be this person when I share this stuff on Facebook. What you share is a part of who you are. Please stop acting like it's not. Man, it's just Facebook. Man, whatever. Facebook is you. Your activity is you. And 9 times out of 10, if you stop being so asinine and think about it, when you're outside of Facebook, the stuff that you're doing on there is the stuff that you do at home. And understand this, if you got more than 5 people on your Facebook page, whatever you put on there is no different than when you walk out your front door and you yelling it in the street. Hello, you got more than 5 people. Everybody know your business. Okay, so that's it. I've done my Facebook rant tonight, and this is for those, not for those who always support me and we interact and we have fun, because we're going to do that tonight when it's time for Empire. But this is for those who feel the need to come to me, not so much as in my inbox, because what I do notice about y'all ignorant folk, you won't come to me one-on-one in my inbox. You can't You can't mess with me in my inbox. You can't go one-on-one. But you will try to mess out in public until I shut you down. So if you don't want me to keep shutting you down, please go somewhere and miss me with the ignorance. I'm not for it. Outside of that bubble, I don't care about nothing, and nothing scares me. I don't care. If you're not effing me, feeding me, and financing me, I don't care. I don't care about what you think about me, from the Pope to the pulpit, from A to Z. This is my space. I do what I want, when I want, however I see fit, and I don't care what nobody else thinks. But understand, if you're going to interact with me on Facebook, you need to know how you should do that, because otherwise, if you allow me, I will hurt your feelings, and I will embarrass you in public. Okay, you act ignorant in public, just like my children, I will bust your ass in public. Okay, I love you, Facebook family. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I love you. Namaste. Later.